everything you need to know about roundworms in dogs. Roundworms are extremely common parasites in dogs, to the point that almost all dogs will have them at some time in their lives. Pale-colored, a few inches long, and looking suspiciously like spaghetti, canine roundworms are most common in puppies that can appear in dogs of all ages. In this video, we'll start off by learning more about roundworms in dogs. Then we'll take a look at the symptoms and treatment options. And finally, we'll look at how we can prevent roundworm in dogs. Before we get started, please help us out by subscribing to our channel. And don't forget to ring that bell to see our frequently posted content. If your pup does experience any ailments or symptoms referenced within this video, we highly recommend seeking advice from your local professionals. Did you know you can now visit brooklynscorner.com to find local vets in your area? Overview. Canine roundworms are also known as ascarids and are a parasite that live inside dogs. There are two main species of canine roundworms called Toxocara canis and Toxocaris leonine. Roundworms in dogs can be up to several inches long and live in the intestinal tract feeding on partially digested food. Young dogs are more vulnerable to roundworms because of their immature immune systems and smaller size. It's difficult for pups to fight off adult roundworms, and the parasite can cause malnourishment in puppies. How do dogs get roundworms? There are two main ways that dogs get roundworms. Let's take a look. From their mother. Many dogs are born with roundworms, either because the larvae were transmitted before birth or via nursing. Canine roundworms have evolved to stay dormant in the body, even if the dog has been treated and the adult worms have been killed. Eggs can live for a long time in dog body tissue, so even well cared for, healthy dogs should still be routinely treated from a young age. From outside. Dogs can also pick up roundworms from their environment. Roundworm eggs from the stool of infected dogs can build up in soil, so playing outside and eating dirt and feces can lead to infection. Dogs can also catch roundworms by eating other infected animals. This can include rodents, birds, insects, and even earthworms. Symptoms. Dogs won't always show symptoms of having roundworms, but look out for the following signs. Potbelly. Untreated worms multiply quickly, particularly in puppies. If your puppy is pot-bellied, he could have a belly full of roundworms. Coughing. Dogs can get roundworm larvae in their lungs and then cough and swallow them, causing reinfection in their intestines. Coughing in dogs can be a sign of roundworms and can sometimes lead to pneumonia. Malnourishment. Because roundworms live in the intestines, they deprive dogs of the nutrients in their food. Weakness, weight loss, and malnutrition can all be signs that your dog has roundworms. Vomiting and/or diarrhea. Roundworms can cause your dog to have digestive upsets, including vomiting or diarrhea. This can range from mild to severe depending on the individual case. Visible worms in vomit or stool. Of course, the most obvious sign that your dog has worms are the worms themselves. Roundworms are pale and spaghetti-like and could still be moving in your dog's vomit or poop. If you see small, rice-sized worms, they could be tapeworms carried by fleas. Treatment. Before we get into some of the treatments available, please feel free to comment below. Sharing is caring. Let us know your pooch's name, dog breed, and some of the issues you've experienced with roundworms. If you think your dog has roundworms, visit your vet. Vets will prescribe a dewormer, which kills adult worms in 1 to 3 doses. Dewormers are common, safe, and effective. Another option for deworming is monthly heartworm medication, which also prevents and controls roundworms. Speak with your vet about what best suits you and your dog. Prevention. Scarily, one roundworm lays up to 85,000 eggs a day, so it's worth preventing infection as much as you can. Get your pooch dewormed when she's 2 to 3 weeks old and dispose of poop as soon as possible. Keep everything clean. Don't let your dog do her business in parks or sandboxes. If it's a risk where you live, keep dogs away from small wild animals that they could catch roundworms from. If your dog is at a high risk of catching roundworms, then make sure she is dewormed often. Before we finish, let's talk about roundworms and humans. Can we catch them? And are they harmful? Well, roundworm infections in humans is rare, but it can happen and may lead to serious eye, lung, heart, or neurological problems. Children are at a higher risk of contracting roundworms because they're a little messier than adults and less risk averse. Keep your kids away from soil or parts of the garden that could have animal feces in it, and make sure you all wash your hands regularly. Thanks for tuning in to learn everything you need to know about roundworms in dogs. We hope it helped.
Be sure to subscribe and paw that thumbs up button. Then go ahead and check out some of our other videos or fun activities on our website. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.